Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with random reviews. And boy, did a really random selection come out of the latest box. I have to tell you, it's very strange and very interesting. First, Bach, the St. Matthew Passion with Klemperer. Yay! Now, this is, of course, an extremely controversial performance. It wasn't always. Originally, it was just the best St. Matthew Passion out there. But since the period instrument people have speeded things up and periodified and authenticified the St. Matthew Passion, this has now become anathema to a whole group of listeners who just don't get the style that Klemperer was using. It's unsentimental, it's gaunt, it's measured, it's exactly what would be perfect if you were a penitential Lutheran in an unheated church on, Good Friday or Easter Sunday or something like that. Today, of course, by the way, is Christmas Day, which makes it even more ironic that I pulled out the St. Matthew Passion. But it's an extraordinary performance, just on plain musical values. It has glorious singing. I mean, who are the soloists? They're amazing here. You've got Peter Pears, Dietrich Fischer-Dieskau, Elizabeth Schwarzkopf, Christa Ludwig, Nikolai Gedda, excuse me, Walter Berry, and John Carroll Case. You are not going to find a better collection of soloists anywhere doing this music. It's an amazing performance. Klemperer is slow, yes. I mean, the whole performance takes, about a week, several hours, 3.5 hours, something like that. But it's gaunt, it's austere, it's powerful. The choruses are amazing. It's an astonishing performance. And for the people who can't deal with it because they've decided that the HIP people are the only way who know what Bach should sound like, well, too bad for them. As far as I'm concerned, the rest of us can wallow in it, and so we shall. There we go. Excuse me. Voice is a little quirky. Next, this is a wonderful 3-disc set, Forbidden Sounds, Composers in Exile on Capriccio. Amazing. I don't even remember I had this. I really didn't. This is like all sorts of cool stuff. You get music by Zemlinsky, Schrecker, Schulhoff, Ullmann, Hindemith, Schoenberg, Welles, Mio, Eisler, Waxman, Kurt Weill, Krennic, Dessau, and Manfred Gerlit. How's that for a selection of discs? All kinds of stuff. There's chamber music. There's orchestral stuff here. It's really amazing. Absolutely amazing. You got Eisler's Kleine Sinfonia, Mio's String Quartet No. 1, Egon Welles' Symphonic Epilogue, Schoenberg's Verklärte Nacht. All of this music was, of course, forbidden during the Nazi period, and all of these composers wound up in exile. And that was just disc number 2 that I read. I mean, there's just amazing things. And so, wow. Yeah, what a cool collection. It's kind of like the entire Decca Entartete Musik series summed up on 3 really nice discs. And the performances are wonderful, by the way. I mean, they really are very, very good. So this is just great. I mean, there you go. It's number 2. And number 3, oh yes, the complete Gesualdo Madrigals on Naxos with Delitiae Musicae under Marco Longhini. A wonderful set. Absolutely marvelous. I did do a video about these. I talked about it before. Of course, Gesualdo is probably the best, murderer who was a composer, and his music is extremely affecting and quirky and strange and spooky, and the madrigals are enormously expressive. And, it's the mannered phase, actually. I mean, the technical term, where every single word and note gets some sort of poetic and musical inflection, and the harmonies are extraordinarily advanced for their time. He was a very disturbed individual. And so you've got, let's see, how many? 7 CDs here. That's a lot of madrigals. You get this plus the Tenebrae responsories, and you're in business for Gesualdo. You really are. It's amazing music, and these are just just beautifully recorded performances. Very, very sincere, extremely beautifully balanced, musical, and oh, wow, I just love them. And so here it is. I'm so happy to have found this. This is great. So there you go. 3 random reviews of 3 different sets. Actually, this was in a box of boxes, little boxes in this case, not big jumbo boxes. But we're getting toward the bottom of the boxes. I'm so excited. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.